Hello, great people. Welcome back to Global Happenings. Today, we're so excited to have you again. So much is happening in Rivers State right now, considering the brouhaha between the chairman of Obio Akpor local government and the minister of Federal Capital Territory. Don't forget that Wike is part of Obio Akpor. He is an indigene of Obio Akpor local government, and ever since Chijioke Ihonwo came on board, it has been left, right, center with Wike, and Wike seems also to be battling this, especially because of the fact that Obio Akpor local government chairman is dismantling a lot of things that he had done, which for some reason best known to him, he wanted to have it for keeps. But right now, you'll be shocked that Wike has gone beyond, or let me say below, the state government to battling the local government where he comes from. I'm going to give you full details of this, and we're going to share a video with you. But first of all, let's look at what the chairman of Obio Akpor local government area of Rivers State, Chijioke Ihonwo, has in his sleeve as he accused the minister of Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, of using police to destabilize the markets in the state. Chijioke Ihonwo alleged that Wike allegedly used the anti-cult police unit to attack market women and other traders at Oginigba market. In a statement on Monday on his X-handle, he accused Wike of planning to take over the market land from the people. In his word, and I quote him, he says, "I strongly criticize the aggressive commando approach employed by certain members of the anti-cultism unit and the C41 division of the Nigerian police force during their incursion into Oginigba market on a fateful Monday morning. In a rather uncivilized manner, the police officers under the leadership of CSP Mohammed from the anti-cultism unit and CSP Masalachi from C4I forcefully drove away traders from the market, instilling fear and chaos among the innocent citizens. Regarding these unwarranted attacks on the traders, the initial findings available to me indicate that the actions of the police were instigated by the directive of the FCT Minister Nyesom Wike. I promptly informed the Commissioner of Police about these invasions, emphasizing that the ulterior motive of the FCT Minister is to unlawfully seize control of the land in question. I made it clear that I will not engage in any public spectacle with the former governor and the Rivers State, but will instead rely on the legal system to uphold justice. Furthermore, I clarified that the FCT minister did not acquire the land either during his tenure as a minister or when he held office as the governor of Rivers State. The Obio Akpor Council chairman urged the general public and the affected traders to remain composed and trust in the government to address the violation appropriately. In his word, he says it's widely known that the CSP Mohammed, CSP Masalachi, and CSP London have been closely associated with carrying out the questionable orders of the FCT minister Nyesom Wike, particularly during his tenure as the governor of Rivers State. This history of collaboration raises concern about the true intentions behind the recent aggressive action taken by the police officers under their command. Let me also share a video. This one was actually what he wrote on the his X handle, but then let's share a video where he talked about this, and we'll be back to talk more.
I got an information a few minutes ago that some armed policemen has taken over the Oginigba market that was opened by the local government. And immediately I have to reach out to the authorities. I have called the Assembly of Operation. I have also spoken to the Commissioner of Police. In fact, I called him, he has to return my call. I told him this is what the information I got. Why will London and Masalachi invade the Oginigba markets, started shooting and spraying tear gas on those who are trading inside the market? And it's quite unfortunate that, like I said before, that the Nigerian police force have made themselves available to be used by politicians who, in this case, don't want peace in River State. That market belongs to the people, and nobody can acquire land without paying the owners. So, as the local government will visit there immediately after now, and I will tell the world what is happening. But I'm aware, the information I know that the Minister of FCT, Chief Wike, has ordered the closure of the market. For our people, I want to assure that they should remain calm while we follow it up immediately. And I also want to say that the Commissioner of Police should not be used by desperate people who want to own our state. What they are trying to do is just to cause crisis, but as a local government, people cannot be mad at the same time. I'm going to follow it legitimately immediately after now. I will also call back the Commissioner of Police to tell them they should deploy those men out of that place immediately. That the land belongs to Gilbert people and they should allow them at the markets to be used. So I want to also appeal to the Commissioner of Police to call these men to order because they are biting more than they can chew. What they are doing is to cause crisis, in our state. Well, they can't buy that particular property belongs to the people. That is an ancestral land. What he did was to chase people away and took over the place. If you go to Gilbert, nobody was received a kobo, a dime from the hyper city or any other person. So the land belongs to the people. What they are doing there is just to take over the property because they want to use it for their business. But as a local government, we have told the owner of the land to take over their property and we have opened that market. What they are doing is that they want to create crisis. But as a local government, like I said before, two people cannot be bad at the same time. We are going to follow it legitimately and ensure that the police will leave that particular premises. And I want to appeal to the CP that it should not be used by the politicians who are enemy of River State. What we are seeing that people will just turn into a market, start shooting, tear gassing people because they think they are powerful. It's not that it's powerful. At the end of the day, we know what is going to happen. But I believe that our people should remain calm and allow us to follow up the matter immediately. The committee, that is what they are doing this morning. They went there for prayers so that they can start allocating the places to people to do their business. When they got there, this evil men took over the place and started shooting. And you see, Nigerians are clapping and watching a man destroy democracy in Nigeria. And people are clapping. It is not now, it is later. You have your children, you have your son, you have your daughter. What will people talk about you if you are no more? That you want to go reverse it, that you are shooting people because you are desperate. People are going from here to Abuja and they die one day. So what are you avoiding this for? So for me, those policemen who are being used are not for River State. They will go back to their state one day and they will go back to retire their village. Have they asked Joseph Mbu? Let's say should be learned. Mbu is somewhere today, they don't pick his call. He's like, I am sorry for these characters. They will surely get what they are doing. The day of recording is coming. So we are not afraid. We must continue to speak the truth.
Welcome back. Nigerians have reacted to this move by the chairman of Obio Akpor local government, and I'm going to consider some of the reactions of Nigerians in respect to this. Someone here says, let the governor, Sir Similare Fubara, who is the chief security officer of the state, take drastic measures against these irresponsible acts and stop the unrest in Oginigba. I love the peace part. Ambassador Chijoki who have taken team up and stand up for democracy. And another person here is talking said, I think the governor of the state should know his stance on these and take necessary measures. Who is Minister Wike to give orders in a state governed by another person? And that is one big question most Nigerians are really talking about. Some other person here says, the governor is always preaching peace. I don't know why the governor will not allow you guys to do your thing in your own way, because such persons must not be handled in the way that rights will be abused. This one say, why has that man decided to be a problem to humanity after we all prayed and supported his ambition in the state? I'm still wondering what he really wants. Please, we are begging him to leave the state alone. This one here says, this is highly condemnable and evil against Rivers people. One man cannot be an island in the Rivers state. This one say, can the people rise, especially the women, and claim what belongs to them? And why is the governor keeping quiet over land grabbing by Wike? A lot of people are expecting the governor to, showcase his strength in this area, because one thing is certain: this particular market was closed. This market was closed, and when Obio Akpor local government chairman came on board, Chijoke, he reopened the market, and it was closed for some reasons traceable to Wike. But he came and said, no, the people need this market. This is one way of generating revenue for Obio Akpor local government. Apart from that, it is one way of engaging the people, especially women, in their, economic trade, but somehow it was hindered. So he opened it. But unfortunately, it seems as though the market cannot stand. And I think at this point, the governor needs to wade into this case, especially some of the people he had mentioned. I don't know how true it is, but according to him, he said some persons, some security officers who are very loyal to Wike are the ones behind this act. I think the commissioner of police needs to do his part by ensuring that the state where he is, no errand boy of any minister is allowed to go beyond the law, to keep disturbing people. This is really unthinkable. And, one of the things that I've always been emphasizing is the fact that people should understand that they did not create anything on earth. Real estate has been before anybody came on board, and guess what? It's going to be there for as long as possible. Thinking that you have to rule over everything before anybody breathes, they must consult you. Before anybody lift up their hand, they must call. You did not create Obio Akpor local government. You did not create River State. Before you came on board, there were people who had been in that position, and they never acted that way. You came, you had a very free flow. Why then are you trying to make sure that you strangle the economic life of the people? You prove yourself, your strength and all of that. It's really, really unbecoming. I'm hopeful that very soon the government will wade into this case, and also Sir Similare Fubara will prove himself as the governor, because I think this is really within his jurisdiction, and he needs to wake up and do the needful, call people to order, and ensure that once again peace return back, and the people who are traders in those market, they continue doing their own business. We'd like to leave it there. Let's be in our comment section and talk more on this. What's your standpoint on all of this?